Good morning everyone, and in today's video, Sennheiser profile USB microphone. It's a similar price to a Yeti, which I'm a big fan of. I wonder, is this going to be better? Well, I hope so. Podcasting and streaming. Of course, USB Type-C. Factory sealed. I never had a Sennheiser microphone. I wonder how good this will be. Connecting type USB Type-C. Cardio microphone, 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz, 125 dB. Wow, that's a lot. Bam. Ta-da! Wow. Wow. Tiny. Whoa. Okay. Bam. Accessories below. What do you mean below? Oh, okay. Cable, USB Type-C cable. Looks like 2 meters, maybe less. Not too long. I have the longer one. And manual, that's all it is. QR code, pause the video if you want to scan it. Wow. Okay. No, this is 3 meters. Okay, 3 meters is... Is this really 3 meters? Well, maybe. Okay, there is also a version with a stand. I already have a stand, so I really don't need it. And with the pouch. Don't have a pouch, but I have a regular stand. See? This or this, alright. Horizontal stand out. It's very simple but elegant. Can bend it. All those buttons. Tight, I love it. Good quality. And a mute button. Of course, USB Type-C and for your headphones. Pretty heavy. This is all metal. Nice. Let's test it. If you press the mute button, it will change to red. Distance to my mouth is like 30 centimeters. Gain is in the very middle. How can you hear me? That is the ultimate question. Let me bring the gain to the maximum level. Maximum level in the gain. Okay, it's like 60 centimeters to my mouth. 60. Maybe even more. Gain, maximum gain on the Sennheiser profile. Wow. Wow, it still sounds pretty good. Okay, let me turn it down to a half. And let me bring it very close to my mouth. Very close. It is very close to my mouth. Okay, it's starting to pitching. Anyway, you can mute it. There you go. You can control your headphones. You can control your gain. How does it sound compared to a Yeti? That is the question. In order to do that, let me just hit the settings, audio, and switch from the Sennheiser, that's mic, to a Yeti. And here you should hear me from Yeti. Is there any significant difference from Yeti to a Sennheiser? That is the question for you. And let's go back to Sennheiser. There it is, Sennheiser profile, and we are back very quick, way quicker to Sennheiser itself. What about background audio? What if we hit like a song? Just small volume. And let's switch it now. Let's switch to a Yeti. You hear the difference? With a sound leakage. Of course, Yeti is a completely different mic, but you know, why not? Why not come back to a Sennheiser? Okay, let me turn down that song. So, what if we put a stand on the shelf? Let me just. This would be a bit unprofessional. Okay, the whole thing is unprofessional. But let's try it anyway. Let me just bring the. Forget about this one. What if I tap it? Do you hear? Do you hear that? Is the stand good? That is the question for you. Well, tap it on the mic. Cable is not loose. I love it. Okay, let me just speak all around 360 to a microphone. Well, what's the verdict? Sound-wise, it's a very nice capsule. I love the sound from the Sennheiser profile. It's really, really good. Feature-wise, of course, Yeti has more features. It's a completely different design and completely different mic. This is simple, elegant, and beautiful sounding microphone. And that's all I have. Thanks for watching and see ya in the next video. Bye.